Patients with diabetes will die sooner thanks to these two vitamins. Envision a life trip where the route is already convoluted and difficult. Imagine that route as being dangerous for those with diabetes, full of unanticipated turns and hidden traps. It takes a full-time job to keep track of blood sugar levels, food, exercise, and medicines. However, there are some unexpected hidden hazards in this complicated environment. Despite their widespread praise for their health advantages, two vitamins may potentially elevate the chance of catastrophic consequences, even death. It appears odd that vitamins might have the effect of reducing lifespans. Vitamins are often thought of as necessary and advantageous substances that promote human health in a number of ways. They are packaged in vibrant bottles with exhortations to live longer, be healthier, and have more energy. But as they say, you can have too much of a good thing. This is especially true with vitamins A and E. Although these vitamins are essential for maintaining healthy skin, eyesight, and immune systems, taking too much of them might have unintended repercussions. High amounts of these vitamins have been shown to interfere with body functioning, especially in those who are trying to manage chronic illnesses like diabetes. Overindulgence in these vitamins might lead to problems that compromise general health rather than improving it. The importance of vitamin A for skin health, immunological response, and eyesight is widely recognized. It works as a potent antioxidant to shield cells from harm brought on by free radicals. But, especially for those with diabetes, the boundary between beneficial and detrimental might be quite thin. Excessive vitamin A intake has been linked to disruptions in glucose metabolism, which makes blood sugar regulation more difficult. High doses of vitamin A have been linked to a greater risk of insulin resistance, where cells do not respond well to insulin, leading to elevated blood sugar levels. This can be especially dangerous for those with diabetes, as it can worsen the condition they are trying to manage. A reputable publication released a research in 2012 that indicated those with greater amounts of retinol, the active form of vitamin AU, had a much higher chance of acquiring type 2 diabetes. After tracking more than 3,000 individuals for 10 years, the study found that people with higher retinol levels had a higher risk of developing insulin resistance and, eventually, diabetes. Even while vitamin A is essential for good health, taking too much of it can have negative effects, particularly for those who are already at risk or managing diabetes. But that's not where the narrative ends. The body's difficulties managing glucose typically cause stress on the liver, which is essential for the processing and storage of vitamin A. Overabundance of vitamin A can exacerbate this stress by causing liver damage. Because of the liver's function in controlling blood sugar, when it is damaged, the entire system may go out of balance, which can result in more frequent and severe bouts of hyperglycemia. This extra strain may be the final straw for diabetics trying to maintain their blood sugar levels, which might result in uncontrolled blood sugar levels and higher consequences. Let's pause to acknowledge the insightful information that has been provided thus far before moving on to the next vitamin. Please click the subscribe button if you're finding this information useful and would want to get updates on important health insights and recommendations. It helps the channel out and guarantees that you won't miss any upcoming videos that could be helpful for your health journey. Let's explore the next danger vitamin now. The next antioxidant is vitamin E, which is also often praised for its ability to strengthen the immune system, promote skin health, and protect against oxidative stress. Like vitamin A, vitamin E is fat-soluble, meaning that the liver and fatty tissues of the body store it. Although there are benefits to this storage, there are also hazards. Toxic levels can result from taking too much vitamin E, especially if large amounts are taken over a sustained period of time. Studies have indicated that an excessive use of vitamin E may disrupt many physiological processes, especially in those with comorbidities. Excessive intake of this vitamin does not seem to provide any advantages. On the contrary, it might exacerbate problems, including cardiovascular disease and a higher risk of bleeding. The hazards linked to vitamin E for diabetics are more likely to result from excessive than from little consumption. A critical investigation on the effects of vitamin E supplementation in over 9,500 people with diabetes or cardiovascular disease was published in a reputable medical journal. The outcomes were concerning. Compared to those on a placebo, individuals who took large amounts of vitamin E 400 IU or more were more likely to get heart failure. This result is especially troubling because heart failure is a major worry for diabetics who are already at a higher risk for cardiovascular diseases. Why may vitamin E, widely acknowledged as an advantageous antioxidant, actually be detrimental to the heart? Its effects on oxidative stress and blood vessels hold the key to the solution. The purpose of antioxidants like vitamin E is to counteract dangerous free radicals in the body. Pro-oxidant effects, on the other hand, are an imbalance that might result from consuming them in excess. Inversely, this leads to a rise in oxidative stress, which damages blood vessels. This situation can be especially risky for those with diabetes, who already have an increased risk of cardiovascular problems. Because high vitamin E levels compromise vascular function, they may unintentionally exacerbate illnesses like heart disease and stroke. Vitamin E has anticoagulant effects in addition to antioxidant ones, which means it might lessen the blood's propensity to clot. This can also raise the risk of hemorrhagic stroke, a disorder marked by brain bleeding, even if it may seem beneficial for avoiding heart attacks or strokes. This is especially important for those who have diabetes, as the difficulties brought on by the disease already increase the risk of stroke. Overconsumption of vitamin E can increase this risk and can make a nutrient that seems safe become harmful. It's crucial to take into account how these vitamins affect diabetic treatments. High dosages of vitamins A and E can interfere with medications used by many diabetics to control their blood sugar levels. For example, vitamin E may intensify the effects of blood thinners, raising the possibility of bleeding. However, too much vitamin A can interfere with the way drugs like metformin are metabolized, which may reduce their ability to control blood sugar levels. Without adding needless danger, the intricacy of managing diabetes is already daunting. As important as vitamins A and E are, overuse of them can have negative effects, particularly for those with diabetes. These nutrients, often viewed as beneficial, can become dangerous when intake exceeds the body's needs. Diabetics should be aware of the sources and quantities of vitamins they take, but they shouldn't entirely avoid them. The fact that vitamin supplements are easily accessible and constantly promoted as health enhancers presents a serious obstacle. While it's often believed that more is better, this isn't always the case. Diabetes sufferers must understand that their bodies have special requirements and weaknesses. For someone who is taking care of a chronic illness like diabetes, something that could be harmless for the broader public may present hazards. What therefore should diabetics do? Finding equilibrium and making wise decisions are crucial. It's important to speak with a healthcare professional before using vitamin A or I supplements. Blood tests can be used to detect any deficiencies, but a balanced diet can supply all the nutrients needed for many individuals without the risks associated with taking large amounts of supplements. A crucial first step in reaching that objective is realizing the hidden risks associated with high vitamin A and E consumption. Although these vitamins are essential, they are not a panacea and may possibly provide covert risks. This serves as a reminder that sometimes little is more when it comes to health. In conclusion, it's critical to comprehend how vitamins A and E are balanced, particularly for people who are taking care of diabetes. In order to receive additional insights, please think about subscribing to the channel if you found this material useful. Before making any adjustments to your vitamin consumption, always get advice from your healthcare professional. They can give you with guidance specific to your requirements. Please feel free to remark below if you need help or if you have any queries. I would be happy to assist. I appreciate you viewing, and please be careful with your health. Goodbye for now. Thank you for watching our video today. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and subscribe to support us. We truly appreciate your support, and it will motivate us to continue making more informative videos to help you all. Thank you, and goodbye.